Okay, how's it going, ladies and gents? Welcome back to part 2 of Planet Coaster 2. We're going to jump straight back into Dave's Big on part 2. I've done a few touch-ups since was last on. Let's jump in and I'll show you what I'm on about. Hey, so here we are back in. As you can see, it looks a little bit different since we left it last time. A few of the things, I'm going to go through exactly what I've done so you know where I'm at. So this pretty much has remained the same. Everything else has pretty much changed. So if you go back to part 1 and you have a look, you'll see that this was all off. This wasn't square. It looked dreadful. So I've jumped back in. I've had a little look. And now I've added some bits. So we've built up around here like I said I was going to do. When I got to about this area here, I decided, you know what, let's encase the whole thing. So I brought it all the way round. And in here, I put in just some little buildings from the Vikings, scenery. There's a toilet there I've put in, so when the people come straight in, if they're desperate for a piss or a poo, they've got somewhere to go. Just a little bit of scenery in here. And in here, I've added a couple of shops. So this whole thing was part of the Vikings scenery. And it had 2 open shops, and I put some shops in. And what we'll do, I'll show you that a bit later on when we come on to facilities. I have, if I remember rightly, a slush hour in that one, which is drinks. And if I can find it, come on. Let's see what we can get here. It will not let me select it. Come on. That is definitely it. And that is, hot dog squad. So hot dogs and drinks. So food and drink. So like I said, toilets for peas and poos, which we're going to love. So the entrance is here. What I thought I might do, even though we've got no rides, I was going to think about opening up and getting people to come through and walk up. So we've also built a path. I built a path along here, and then built all of this up here using the terrain tool down here. And I just used the pool for most of it, and then painted it with the large rough rock, and it just came out like that. Now what I like about the large rough rock, it actually makes the ground look like it's not level, but if you come down, you can actually see it is. So it actually gives it a bit of depth. I also built this little bit here because I thought we could bring a path off of the larger path and come up through here. And maybe we can have our first ride in here, but we'll have a look in a minute. I added this windmill here. I was going to put something in there, but actually it didn't really work. Now, the only thing we had to do then, because we had shops, is they required electricity. What I didn't realise, if we go to our facilities, I think we click on electricity, you can actually see that the park actually provides your first bit of power. But anyway, that's where that is, and there it enabled me to go straight into facilities, select the electricity there, and all I did was click a power distributor, yeah, and I've tucked it in behind there. So you get a power generator. So let's say, for instance, that's that, which is basically what these gates provide. You put that, then has to go to a distributor to be able to distribute all around. But if you click on the distributor, I'm hoping, there we go. Everything in the yellow is what the distributor is supplying power to. So everything there that needs power is okay. Now the things that need power have normally got that green square on, so you know we're covered. That was it. You don't need all the lights that you imagine to be in toilets and houses and stuff already done. This doesn't require it, and it's going around quite well. So let's have a think what we can do. So like I said, I quite like the idea of having maybe one of our flat rides, which we haven't got a great deal of, in here. So we could, let's build the path up first. So I'm going to come out here a bit longer with the path. How are we looking? Are we level all the way up? Maybe we can. Just so we know we are. If we select on that there, and we'll bring that. And just tidy it up a bit. Oh, there we go. Now, we could also... Where's our white line? Oh, we might have enough room to put a ride maybe under here. But we'll have a look at that in a moment. If we're going to do that, maybe... Yeah, look at that. See, that's what it's all about, isn't it? Just take it there. So it's going to tuck right back in. Should we do that one first now we've started? Yeah, why not? What is that? There's a tree up. Is that in the air? I don't know, but I don't like it. There we go. Let's get rid of that one. So that's that tree got rid of. We've got one there, maybe. It won't let us select it for some... Ah, I like the tree. So all I'm going to do with that one is just move it to there. And that gives us, hopefully, if we come... Ooh. When we come out of that, we can see that. See, there's another one. Why won't it let me? There we go. Advanced move. I think we can just go there. I think. What? Can you remember what we did last time? Did we just press shift? And we'll bring that down to there. Okay. So what I think we might do is pop a ride. Should we have a look? Because I tell you what, I reckon that'd look really cool. Teacups. Viking boat. Can we get... Oh, it's a bit bigger than what I was expecting. So not that one. What's that? Aquatic teacups. Nope. I think these might be too big. I like the tree. I don't want to get rid of the tree. It's a tough one, isn't it? We could. Why don't we? Let's move that tree out the way a minute. Just pop it out there. There's also that one, wasn't there? Which could be quite cool. If we can get that one in there. Ah, right. So we have our first ride place. So we have two types of path. We have an entrance path, obviously, which is our queue, and then our exit. So I think what we'll do, first off, we're going to bring... I quite like the idea of bringing that path downwards. So this is where terrain comes in handy. He says, like he knows what he's doing. Got an idea? See what I'm doing? I do like these tunnels. See, I don't want to go too... look flipping stupid if it's too high, won't it? There we go. Oops. There we go. Come on. Come on. It's far too high, isn't it? I had trouble with the path on this one here, so I thought what I'd do is I'd come off, I'd have a look, work out a few things, and then I thought I could explain what I've done rather than you sit there and wait for half an hour whilst Donkey here fucks about. So what I've done is I've built all this up around here like this, just to make, again, enclose it in, and I give that paint job of the hard rock to make it look good. I've added in this item here, which come from the Viking scenery. And what I've also done as well, I thought, do you know what? When it's night time, it's going to be crap in here. So I thought, why don't we do something in here? Now, what you could see, if I've done this right, yeah, there you go. You can see I've put some lights in there. But my favourite bit is these here. Now, what I'll have to do to show you that is go to midnight. Look at that. You can choose. So when you place these spotlights down, which I believe they were in, let's have a look. Yeah, so there they are. They're under lights. There. And when you select them, then what you can do once you've placed them down is you can click on them, you go into advanced settings, and you can actually change the colour of the light. So I've got one in orange, one in that blue, and one over here lighting that up so it looks nice and red. I've also made some ones here, again picking it all from the scenery. So there we go. Sorry about the break, but had to be done, or this one episode would have taken 2 hours. It has taken me from laying that path to then building up around it, getting it all right, making sure the trees are all built in so it looks nice for you guys and ladies. It's taken me the best part of 2 hours. So let's move on. So what we're going to do, we're going to move the lighting back. And move on from there. So we have one ride. I want to do one more ride, and I want to do that exactly where we said. We could put it here and then have a path going off through there to something else. So maybe he says. Actually, I wouldn't mind that being sort of a place for maybe some shops. That's not a bad idea, is it? So let's put our other ride up here. So first off, let's get rid of all of that. Don't want it. Select our terrain and level all this out. So I'm going to go round there. I'm going to come round. And I'm just going to level this. And I think what we'll do, I'm just going to take that out. So I'm going to put the ride maybe... path there. Path coming down. Shall we select that a minute? Just grab that one and get rid of that as well. Maybe up in the corner there. That's a long walk, isn't it? We can keep Viking stuff together then. Let's do another one here. Another one here with a path that can lead off somewhere else. So what we're going to do, let's put that path down straight away and make sure the rails are off. Good, good, good. Okay, so we've got our path there. That's good. We can now think about what to put in here. It's probably going to be... Huh. Oh, I see. I see. Small coasters. I don't think we really want to mess around with anything like that yet, do we? So we will go for another flat ride. And this time, I think that'll be perfect somewhere around here, won't it? So we can, in fact, Got to think about the queue. Pop it there. Right, good, good, good. So we now need place our ooh, we don't want to change that. We want to connect our path. So that's this one. And we want to make sure we are on the same scheme as the last time. So I think it was that, was it? Let's just give that a minute. And then we want to, what do we have for, we had the same. It's so fucking thick coming out of that. I hate it. And turn off that a minute. There we go. Nice. Okay. So we is happy with that. Now what about some water? Should we surround this shit with water? What do you reckon? We can give it a go, yeah? Yeah, why not? So if we go terrain, we're going to go down. We can try it, can't we? Let's see what happens if we fill that up with water. That ain't bad, is it? Okay, let's have a little look at what I've done. Okay, so I popped in some water sprinkler things, which was in the scenery. You go into there, just type in water, and they're there. Under your create custom ones. Yeah, and then it's them ones there. I've also got one the other side. We've filled us up with water. We're looking good. Our bins and our benches looking good that side. We have also over here, I needed some electric to this. So what we did, hey, this is a good one, good little cheat, is because generators are the only thing that need mechanics at, I've created a distributor. I made a hole in the rock, popped it in, and then covered it over, going over it again with rock, so it's out of the way, out of sight, out of mind, and then just connected it up. Bing, bong, job's a good one. We have employed a load of staff, so I've got four vendors, four vendors vendors, four janitors, three mechanics, I think, and some ride operators. That'll see us through. We are going to open this park. We have also made a little staff facilities. I took the shell, which is from, if I remember rightly, these. As you can see, it says medium one shell. That is the one. No, that is the one I took. Plopped it down. Then when you've plopped that down, it's obviously empty. It is a shell, like it says. So then what you do, you go to click on the same thing on the blueprints and then type in staff, and then it gives you your different staff. Now that was a medium building, so we selected the medium staff building. That then click on there, you spin it round, put it where you want it, click on it, and then you click on it again and it adds it in. Nice and simple. And then in the staff path, which is into your path, up to that one there, which is staff paths. Again, they only go as thin as 4, and you could choose a different path. So only staff will be allowed to use that. What we'll do, we'll hide that off in a moment, get it completely gone. So in here, if you remember, I said part 1 that we have some shops. So we can click on that, open it. There we go. Right, so the Slush Hour shop is now open. These are your prices. I don't tend to worry too much about that. And same with this one. Well, just let it go at the moment. We've got people that are working there. There's a mechanic. He's looking for another janitor. So what we're going to do, we're going to click down here on Dave's Big 'Un. We're going to open the park. Ticket price, we're going to have it 0. So they're not going to pay anything to come into... Sorry, yes, no, we are going to have it at full price. So if you leave it at full price, this price here will automatically go up every time you place different things. But what we are going to do, because of that... Now, I'll go through all this with us at another point. We have... No, this I don't know. So this I have to work out. So if we come out and we go and click on our ride, because what we don't want to be doing is charging people for the rides. If we're charging them to come in, we don't want to charge them in here. So where do we go for that? In maintenance, customize maybe. No. Ah, there. So our ticket price, we are going to set that to 0. And that, so that lifetime income will never go up, but the park's going to generate a crap load of cash. And what I have seen by watching other people play it and by the reviews I've seen is by doing the park price and letting the park go at full price, you'll make more money. We don't need to test these rides. It's only the bigger rides you need to test. But what we can do, if you want, is why not? If we go camera, cinematic, what we'll do actually is if we go, we'll put it into test. Camera. There you go. So you can do as if you're on the actual ride and click through the seats and the rows. Look at that. Woo! And then you've also got what they call the sort of cinematic, where you can change if you want to make some recordings. And that is how you ride a ride. So that ride is off. We can open that. That is ready. Over here, similar sort of thing. If I put it into testing, just so I can show you, we are going to sit in seat 1 of cabin 1. And you can hear the music that plays. You can change all the music if you wish, but we're not going to. We've got some good old Viking music. Come on. We're going to a rave. Viking rave. Makes you want to fucking rip open beef packages with your hands. Okay. So we'll come out of that. So that is now open. What we will do, we will go back down to Dave's Big 'Un, and we will, well, we're at 83,000, so we could do with earning some money. So we're going to open this bastard. Dave's Big 'Un should now be open. And we should, hopefully, if I've said everything right, this is where we find out I've completely fucked. Here we go. Come on, bastards. Come on. Where the hell? They're walking through there? What the hell? Well, I'm not happy about that. Oh, you can walk through buildings? I will fix that. It's because the path is underneath everything, isn't it? Ah, shit, the bed. But anyway, that will now fire up. No one's in for a drink yet, but they will. Let's go and see what's going on down here. I'm going to just slow it down a second. Yeah, here we go. What are these assholes doing? Click on them, and it'll tell you. Content. There we go. Spent 93 as a group they have. That's all right. Park entry. So that's a few of them. In the park are 132 people. I'm quite comfortable with that at the moment. That will do. But while that's running, and we will run it at normal speed, we are going to have a look and see if anyone's using this. We must remember not to put stuff on paths because people are just walking through this. That's a learning. That's something for you all that you've learnt there. So, because I put a whole path on this area, anything I'm placing on top of it, people can walk through, which is fucking shit, if I'm honest. But you'd have thought they'd have done something with that. But never mind, never mind. If anyone works out a way that I can stop that happening, other than deleting, getting rid of a bit of path and replacing, please let me know. Right, let's have a look and see what else we've got. Viking E. Let's go in tract. That's definitely not Viking E. Can't have anything on that. I think we've probably... So the other thing we need to be able to do this, and to be able to spend our research points, is Vinid. Ow. And the staff. It's that one there. A workshop. If we go into... We want a building of some description. Which will be in scenery. Haha, will it hell? Let's have a look. Viking. Just want a small, medium, small. That's more of a shop. Aha! So we pop that there. Yeah, like that. And then we need to go back and find workshop 1. Click on that. So what you do, you click on add, and then what we need to do is find where it... It's a pain. Nope. Oh my word, how do I get that to go? There we go. We can... Oh. That should be connected to a path. Oh, of course, yes, that would help, wouldn't it? Can we choose a path from here? No, so we have to go into our paths. We've got the wrong path. That's why. Path, staff path, paint default. There we go. So if we pop that there. I suppose there's nothing stopping us changing the colours. So we go for more browns. I suppose that will. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Nice colours. Yeah, that works, doesn't it? It'll do. Makes it look more in keeping, doesn't it? We will decorate it with Viking stuff anyway, so. Click on it. Right, where's our move entrance? So we're going to have our entrance there. We'll place our exit over here. Let's get that path coming around a bit more as well. I knew it. I knew it. This is a bit of path just to give us some sort of opening now. Let's click on that. Connect that entrance path. So let's go to that one, I think it was, wasn't it? Okay, what I might do is build this back up round here. I'll do that off camera. You don't want to watch me have to do all that again. Pop that all up round there. Well, let's have a look. Take long, did it? I think that'll look quite smart. Let's have a look. Better. Nice. We're filling it all out. Look at this. Oh, it has to be, doesn't it? Just think it do that for this area. Lots of rock, yeah. Rocky, rocky, rock, rock. Get in there, son. Looking, that's looking better. That probably doesn't add anything to this. No, it didn't add anything to the scenery, but we can now add. Oh, look, mechanic's going to do his job. Right, does that mean once they start doing that? No, I don't know how we earn research points. Am I missing something? It would help if it was open. What have I been doing? Fuck me again in the ass. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Oh, look. There you go. It's going up. Well, fucking hell, it's times like this. You just want to fucking. God, I don't know. Did they actually go in there? Are they actually going in or not? So is that not? Does that need opening then? That one is open. Fuck knows, eh? So I've got an apology to make. Just a moment ago, you would have seen me pissing about with the workshop, and you would have seen that it wasn't open. So I got a little bit frustrated, started effing and blinding. To add to my frustration, my phone rings. So I go, stop the recording. So I stop the recording, I take the phone call, 10, maybe 20 minutes, 50 minutes, who knows, it doesn't matter. Came back on, did a bit more work around the ride we'd just created, the last ride we created. Spent about 45 minutes pissing about, doing stuff, to realise I hadn't restarted record. So what you're going to see now is 45 minutes later, and all I can do is apologise. So, I do apologise. I haven't done much, but you will see that down in the bottom left when we go into it. You will see that my points are going up from where we opened the workshop, so we can do some research. Luckily, I haven't spent any of that yet, so I can show you what that does. But let's have a look at what I created. And once again, I am so sorry. So we're back. And guess what I've done? Sorted the entrance out. Remember how the entrance was looking a bit shoddy and people were cutting through there? I've deleted all the path, as you can see now. Just paths to the things. Hopefully they'll start using the shops in a moment. But we need to try and waiting for customers. No guests so far today. That's all right. I'm just going to select a couple of customers. They're all happy, see? They want a water park, but they're not having that yet. Food and drink. We could do with some more food and drink. But I'm thinking food and drink. We could have one in here. What should we do? Right, so facilities. Food and drink. Again, Viking stuff. I think if we put that there, we could put our shops in. So let's pop that. Do I want to make that a bit more level first? I think probably. Let's just grab a hold of that. Oh, look at that. Get in there. Just so we've got somewhere we can pop it. There we go, around there like that. Back into that facilities thing. Again, type in the Vikings. It was that one, I believe. Let's see if we can get that in. Bit of an angle, maybe. I think that'd be nice. Or should we just keep it nice and straight? Let's go angle. Like that. Bang! Job's a good one. So now if we go to... I think it's scenery, isn't it? Nope. It is facilities. Create custom. We'll go... What should we type? Let's go food. Doesn't bring anything up. So we need the... Ah, there we are. All of them are food if we filter it that way. Chief beef. We ain't got a chief beef yet. Always got to have a chief beef. Let's get this in. I think we can put it in there. Maybe we can. Let's have a look. Maybe this isn't meant to go in here. I don't know. Is it not? Ah. Beep, 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 beep. See, this is all the learning side of it, isn't it?
Tasty.
Yeah, I think that'll work. And then if we go drink a latte, no, we need to make. Let's go gold peas. Could have been there, but right. Get a path. We just want normal. What happens if we do it this way? Oh no. No. And we had the wrong path type selected. Christ on a mic. Don't ever remember it. If we go. And that is how you do that. Open them bad boys up. Ah, no power. So remember what we have to do. Add a power facility. Let's go. A power cable. Can we just do a power cable? No, because this isn't actually... We need another distributor, maybe. We can hide that. Let's pop that down the side of there. Connect that up there. Boom! I think we got enough. What does that say? Gold P doesn't have enough power. We've sorted that. Chief bit right. So we can go down. Open that. Open that. What we'll do, we will grab. Let's have a look. What should we grab? Let's grab something to cover it up with. There's lots of things we can use. What is that? Ah, speakers, so you can play music round the park, I suppose. A bit of foliage. Oh. I don't think that tree's big enough, is it? Jesus Christ. I like that, but I think we should spin it. Don't want trees looking symmetrical, do we? There we go. Right. Bingo bongo. I wouldn't mind a couple of, maybe some rocks. But we definitely need a piss pot over here. Maybe an area like a picnicky type area. So I've got an idea. What I'm going to do, I'm going to try and raise this up a bit with a picnic area up on top, fence all the way round. They can come up, sit down, chill out, and I'll put a piss pot in there maybe. Let's have a look. If we go to our terrain, let's raise it. What do you reckon about? We don't want to go too far. We'll go back there. Level it off to that, so we can then go. And then we can level it off. Let's have a look. So we go into our terrain now. We've got to try and rise up. But God knows how we're going to do that. Like that. I'll just take us, what I'm trying to do, if I go around and just fill that in, and then we can come back and we can look, do we want water? We could make our mind up. Making your mind up. This is obviously a fast forward moment. A pause in production. And there's a reason why. Anyone notice what I was doing that was wrong? Remember when we built the entrance and we did the whole path over the whole area and then we put a building on top of it? That's how we made a mistake and people were walking through buildings. Guess what? That's what I was starting to do again. So I scratch all of that, reverse it, and now on to me doing it properly. Enter the toilet. We're going to turn that into a piss pot. Let's have a fucking geeze. Toilet? Is it? Just, oh, Christ, if I could spell it. There we go. Is that right? Doop. Oh, come on, for fudge's sake. That doesn't like me, does it? There we go. Let's try again. Let's get that squared away. Right. Is that automatically open? No path. That's okay. Price 90. We don't want to be charging for a piss. Jesus Christ. Better go and check the other one in a moment as well. pirate it up as best we can. Before we forget, let's go over to the other piss pot and make sure it's... Oh my god, it is. No cost. If they want to have a wee, innit? It's not fucking Heathrow. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Right, so that is looking pretty smart. So, I started it all over again. It was just terrible. And it was... I had this bright idea of coming underneath it with this tunnel. But to do the tunnel, I had to raise it up more. Put the path down, delete everything I had, put the path down first, and then do this on top, which I think looks awesome. So what we're going to do now, we're going to put some picnic tables and things like that. We've got our toilet there, no price, thank God. Why this is cracking on, I am going to let it play. Okay, let's see what happens. So I'm going to bring down some... We do need some bins and seats all over the place, to be honest, but let's get that done now. So we've got, I believe, you can go in this way and do it. I like looking for the seats and benches. So what have we got? Let's have a look. We can. I wonder if we type in Viking, what it gives us. Oh, it's given us a few bits. So there's a Viking picnic table. We'll have that. We'll mix these up. So I quite like the idea of maybe having like that. No, just one, I think. Ah, we got maybe that one there. We're just gonna give it a bit of a, again, put it off kilter from everything else. That. But what we've got. Now these, there is a way, if I remember rightly, that they don't sit on top. So I think we, is that it? Oh, where's it gone now? Not that that's too bad. Think. What about if we turn that back on? And we just do that? Yeah, look at that. Don't quite know what happened there. Oh my god, this looks ace. Oh, we've got a different one for these. I don't want to talk. Look at that. What does that look like? pretty damn good, I would say. Let's have some bins. Put one in one over there. One there. Actually, I'm going to take that one. Hey, we got some seating going on. Yeah. Do we want anything else up there? Let's have a look. All good with that. We don't want nothing pools. I'm just going through everything that we can. Props. We could put some props up. Ooh. Yeah, we'll pop that on there. Make sure that is against the wall. Yeah, look at that. Spotty dog. Put some of them on there. That looks bloody brilliant. I'm well happy with that. Wow. Nice. There's so much here. Super smashing great. How cool is that? We are kicking some butt here. So, is anyone using 1350? Okay. What are they asking for? Shop. A shop. They want to spend more money. Well, that's always good, isn't it? But I think for a part 2, that's not too bad. I hope you've enjoyed that. We've built out our park. A brief recap. So if we go back, we can have a look. We have resorted our entrance. That is tickety boo. It's blooming lovely. Love it. We've come in. We've got 1, 2 rides. We've got our staff bits here on over here. We've got another ride here. And we've got shops, toilet, picnic area. How awesome is that? And tunnel under the rocks. Again, thank you very much for watching. Tune in again, I hope, to part 3. It won't be very long. Hopefully I'll get out as quick as I've got part 2 to part 1. Be nice and close. Keep watching and thank you very much. Cheers.